The Game of Thrones house that HR most identifies with, at least at Pantaloons, is the Starks. It's because we're the badasses at Pantaloons. We make the rules, we play the games, and that's how it's done. I'm Ritika Chopra. I passed out of SIBM Pune in 2013, and it's been 3.5 years that I've been at the Aditya Birla group, and currently I'm part of the HR team leading talent management and learning for Pantaloons. My current role at ABG is leading the talent management and learning for all of Pantaloons, which is very exciting because I am actually setting the whole thing up from scratch. There's no framework in place, and I've been entrusted with the responsibility to set up the framework, execute on it, measure it, and complete freedom to handle it end to end. I chose ABG as a career destination because of the leadership program that it was offering on campus, because they really invest in you, and not just in the year one, but throughout your career at the Aditya Birla group, be it from role movements or developing you and very proactively looking into your interests and where you're headed short term and long term. They had this Vegas themed party last year in our annual get together, and they actually created this mini Vegas in the banquet that they had. So at the bar there were these little tablets which they had like funky ways of giving you alcohol. They had this specialized bartender that they had hired specifically for our leadership participants, and he was rolling up these mystical, I remember he gave me this big cube of ice and he punched into it, and I just drank right off it. And next morning, 9 AM, everyone was back to work, irrespective of whether you slept at 4, you're hungover, you didn't sleep at all. So you work hard, you party hard, and when they say party, they mean business. It started off with a 3-month stint at Gyanodaya, which is the corporate learning university, and I was given the charge of leading this big learning intervention. And I mean, it was so cool because one day there was Alec Padamsi walking into office, there was a meeting with Mr. Birla on a day 3 of the induction, which was fantastic. My next stint was in this remote plant in Thailand where I was supposed to deliver a project. I didn't understand what the Thai workers were talking, but we somehow had to make it done. So it was in this remote location in Thailand. So again, great learning. Third stint was completely 360-degree turn. That was in Renukut in Uttar Pradesh, the Hindalco plant, where I think I was one of the only females in the plant, and this was in the cold in Bombay, and the last stint was in More at Bombay. So ABG has shaped my personality in more ways than one. I entered as this very immature, fickle-minded person. It's helped me realize what do I want to do, where do I want to get to. Fashion is an interesting industry to work in for HR, because you get to meet great people like who are sitting around here. It's a very young place, so that energizes you so much more. And the people whom you're dealing with are very niche in their skill set, so you actually get to interact with them and learn a lot more. For example, we're currently sitting in the design studio, and every person who is working over here is very specialist in what he or she performs. Be it the designer kids wear who's sitting back there, or the designer women's wear, or the range that they're creating over here. They're very specific in either working in graphics, or they're working in knits or wovens, a particular brand, and they own the brand very, very personally. So that's quite heartening to see and work with. My funniest incident at ABG is mentioning Deepika Padukone at Mr. Birla's office. Enough said.